Hi everyone, today's lesson will be on numbers 1 through 20 and measuring. Good afternoon everyone. Sorry it took so long to get this lesson out to you today. It turns out I needed a new cell phone. So things are working better now, and Miss Lauren and myself took the afternoon to clean the classroom really well. We cleaned all the toys, wiped down all the shelves, got rid of all the fabric things in the classroom, sprayed them, Lysoled them, just made everything nice and sanitary for when the kids return to school, which I'm hoping is sooner rather than later. Today's lesson, as I said before, is on numbers 1 through 20. Now, before I go any further, I want to say that if your child is a younger child, one of my 3-year-old students, it may be advisable to adapt. So if the child seems to be having trouble going up to 20, then you can back it down a little bit, maybe say to 15 or 12. And the same being said for children who are a little bit more advanced numerically. You might want to increase the number that the child can go up to 50. So with that being said, let's get started. The activities for today, and as I did yesterday, I will provide you with written instructions on the activities as well, would be to YouTube the Count to 20 video by Jack Hartman. It's called Count to 20 and Work Out. It's nice because it encompasses movement, music, and counting. So the whole family could get up and moving to this video. And of course, Jack Hartman is very catchy and a lot of fun. The second video I'd like your children to YouTube is Non-Standard Measurement with Sid the Kid. And it just talks about non-standard units of measure. For students who are emerging mathematicians, which means learning very early math skills, we use non-standard units of measure. What non-standard units of measure are is things you would not typically use to measure with. Like typically, standard units of measure would be rulers, tape measures, things of that nature. Non-standard units of measure are things like how many cereal boxes long is your couch? How many of my feet does it take to get to the end of the couch? Those are non-standard units of measure. You can basically use anything to measure something. Now, next, we would log on to Scholastic Bookflix by using the username Learning20 and the password Clifford. I highly encourage you utilizing this site while it is free during the time that we are using the social distancing for the coronavirus pandemic, because once things settle down and de-escalate, the site will be a for-profit site. So please take full advantage of it while you can. Like the saying goes, if it's free, it's for me. Please use the site. Take full advantage of it. On Scholastic Bookflix, the students can read the book, How Long Is It? Just type it up in the search bar and it will pop up. Again, this is a book about measuring, so we are further enhancing the skill of measuring, supporting it with a literacy skill as well. Once that's over with, I will provide you with a measuring sheet. It'll be an attachment, and it will have regular household objects on it. Notebooks, boxes of Kleenex, things like that. And the children can use non-standard units of measure to measure these things. Now, on the sheet that I have provided for you, which you don't have to print out, I understand that not everybody will have ink in their printer at this time. Half of the time I don't have ink in my printer, so I get it. You can just write them down on a piece of notebook paper, write them on a paper plate, or just try them. Again, this is adaptable. You can alter this to fit your family's lifestyle however you see fit. But on the sheet, it has the children measuring using coins and Unifix cubes. If you don't have those things, use something else. Use goldfish crackers. Use pinky fingers. How many pinky fingers long is this notebook? Use whatever you have available. Make do with what you have. I don't expect you to do this completely by the book when we're at home and we have limited resources. Just try it. it would be fun for the whole family to just say, hey, how many pinky fingers high is our refrigerator? How many pinky fingers long is this dresser? So, use the sheet, print out the sheet if you would like, and you are able to. But if not, try other things. Write it down on a piece of paper, write it down on a paper plate. Have the kids draw a picture of what it is and write the number next to it. Then you're also enhancing the children's fine motor skills. So there are many ways around this activity and many ways to do this activity and make it fit your lifestyle, is what I'm trying to convey. Now, unfortunately, we missed the 3 p.m. showing today on Facebook Live for the Cincinnati Zoo. Yesterday, I hosted a watch party, and a couple students did join in, and I thank you very much for that. One of our students even made the observation that the hippo's teeth looked like bananas, which was hilarious, but it was also good comparing. So other skills can be gained from watching this video and gaining the experience with a science lesson. It was really cool to see the hippopotamus swallowing the lettuce. It was not something you would see every day. It's not something you typically see in a YouTube video. It was happening live, which was really neat. And tomorrow I hope to be able to tune in at the same time, 3 o'clock, to the Cincinnati Zoo Facebook page, and we can all watch that together again. And again, I welcome the feedback from it. It was a really fun time and a really cool experience to watch. So to extend the lessons that I've planned for today, I would say you could have your child draw or create an art project that has 20 objects on it. 20 stickers, glue 20 Cheerios onto the art project. If you don't have 20 of anything, let them draw it on with a pencil. It could be 20 thumbprints. It could be 20 purple cats, 20 turkeys. And I would also like to take this opportunity to tell you, anytime we are doing an art project, whether in the classroom or while we're here at home doing remote lessons, it might kill you to see your child making an orange snowman. Let them make the orange snowman. It's not about the process, it's about the product. We know that snowmen are white. We know that snow is white. But if your children want to make it orange, by all means, let's encourage their imagination. We know normally that a peacock is blue. If your child wants to make their peacock brown, that's fine. Absolutely. It's all about, as I said before, the process, not the product. We know that by the time the child goes to high school, they will know that a peacock is turquoise. Right now, we're really trying to facilitate their imaginative skills rather than concrete thinking. We want to develop their imaginations so that they can think outside the box as they grow older. So by all means, it's about the process. It's not about the product. Allow them to be creative. Allow them to express themselves through the art. Even if you have this urge to just say, no, the peacock is turquoise. Just let them go. They will be much more creative. They will be much happier. And it will help to grow their imagination. Secondly, the second extension activity that I have planned for today was called puddle jump. Now, what puddle jump is when the adult puts the numbers down onto the floor, the numbers 1 through 20. Again, you could lessen those numbers for children who are younger or extend them out for children who are older. I wouldn't recommend extending too far out on this activity, because anybody seeing a bunch of something on the floor is going to be overstimulating to an adult or to a young child. Young children who see a bunch of things on the floor oftentimes have a hard time putting them away. They're oftentimes overwhelmed and overstimulated by them, just as we are. So what I would suggest is not going too far above the 20 mark, even if your child is displaying stronger skills in counting and math. Just because you want to keep it at a nice number so that it doesn't get too overstimulating. So that being said, the adult puts the numbers on the ground and calls them out, and the child can jump to number 11, jump to number 7, jump to number 20. And it's fun for them. It encourages movement. You don't have to make your numbers look like blue puddles on the floor. If you don't have blue paper, fine. Use paper plates. Use old number flashcards that you have laying around. If you don't have anything laying around, have them jump 5 times. Jump up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you might need a glass of water next to you if you do this activity because they will be exerting themselves more. But the point I'm trying to make is to have yourself be flexible. As teachers, we have to adapt to the individual needs of the students, and we have to adapt to the resources that are within our budgets and available to us. The same can be done at home. Just because you don't have something at your house, and we're all in a situation right now where we can't go out and get things, doesn't mean that we can't change it or alter it to fit our lifestyle. So please send me pictures. I hope that some of the kids try these lessons. I apologize that it was sent late today, but now that I have a new phone, we should be good to go and up and running. And, take however long you need to complete this lesson, and I will be sending another one tomorrow morning too. I hope everybody has fun with it. It's not meant to feel like work. It's meant to be fun, and I hope you all give it a try. So bye, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.